trade to make a living, it becomes so difficult. If you trade to make an income month end, it becomes so difficult. This is why we tend to see people start doing account management, start selling signals, selling all these other things to supplement that, right? And I always say this to people, is that trading is not, we must understand what trading is, right? It's an investment tool, right? It's not an income generator tool.
Warren Buffett was once told in the '08 crash, Mr. Buffett, you've lost $10 million today. Do you know what he said? He said, I haven't lost anything. I haven't sold. Me and Buffett have the same mindset. I'm tens of thousands in loss on my Euro USD trades, but I haven't lost anything because I haven't closed the trade. No stop loss. We share that mindset, and inshallah, the markets will turn around and I will be profitable. That's the problem with these traders nowadays. Stop losses, closing their trades. Don't close, don't lose. Exactly.
When you begin, it's always hard to start. It's common that you have high expectations. At first you lose when learning trading art. But don't give up, just try to have some patience. Of course you think that game will be so easy. Such business is as cruel as the rest. Don't let your wins just make your head be dizzy. If stay and trade, result will be the best. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Some time will pass and you will see the trading is not so hard for those who they're long. There's always one whose help is there waiting. And finally, you'll keep your profits strong. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. You know that only Forex will give you continue getting better. Just don't give up, be in a deal, and know that Forex only matter. Forex is my life.
Okay, all right. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It's nice to have us all on the call, and I'm glad to see this day with you. It's a day that God has made, and we all rejoice and be glad in it. And I just want to be sure that you can hear me. I want to be sure that you can hear me. Okay, that was 7. Yeah, it's better. Ah, okay, but I'm not, it said be more audible. I think except I'm going to be shouting myself out right now. Please, if you can hear me, just say, uh, glad to be alive. Just type something there. Just put there, I'm grateful to be alive. That you are on the ground and not under the ground, guys. You don't know what it means. Just say, I'm glad to be alive. I'm glad to be alive. Good to be alive. Good to be. It's the one that is alive, and you can thank God for it. That is the one that, if you are not alive, if you're on the sick bed, oh man, you can't be thinking of bonds or anything. You can't be thinking of that. The only thing you'll be thinking about is, God, just heal me. Do you understand? But when we are grateful, your gratefulness will take you to the next altitude. All right. Having said that, I think I can see very good. I can see very good responses there. Thank you very much. Once again, my name is Olushola Popola, a chartered accountant, investment advisor, and also a life coach. And today, I'm going to be taking us on this wonderful opportunity that we have with us. I've been seeing opportunities. There are opportunities and there are opportunities. And for those of us that are joining for the first time, what I want to tell you is this. I want you to write this down right now. Write this down. The opportunity of a lifetime must be seized within the lifetime of that opportunity. Have you written that down? The opportunity of a lifetime. Every time in your life, there's an opportunity of a lifetime, an opportunity that will define you, an opportunity that will rewrite your history. The opportunity of a lifetime must be seized within the lifetime of that opportunity. What is to say is that opportunities don't stay forever. They always have a lifetime. And within the lifetime of that opportunity, you better seize it. What we have on ground now is an opportunity. Tomorrow can come, and then a company says they are no longer providing that service again. But now that they are providing the service, I'll be explaining it to you, what you need to know, and what you're going to do. So on this, having said this, I want you to please look at something. You see, in life, there are different kinds of income that you can make. There are different income opportunities that are open to you. There's one we call the active income. There's another we call the residual income, and there's one we call the passive income. Now, these three kinds of income, you want to make use of them effectively, whether it is the active income. Active income has to do with the work that you are doing. As you are doing this work, you go from your 9-to-5 job, which is very, very good. Do you understand? And that is one of the best parts of you, to earn an active income. You go out, you run your business, you make money. But this income is totally dependent on your own effort. Please, I want you to follow me. This income is totally dependent on your effort. If anything happens to you, that income will stop. That is what we call the active income. Now, there's another income we call the passive income. What is the passive income? The passive income is created either whether you use your money or you use your skill. It's either created by using money or skill. Now, money, when we talk of passive, you are not directly involved. You are not directly involved, but money is being generated. So such that I'm not there. I'm not the one doing it, but I'm making some money. Now, what do we mean by this? If you are aware or you are familiar with the things we call the stock market, if you buy shares of a company now, the shares of the company, after some time, they begin to pay you dividends. When they pay you dividends, you are making money. You are not involved in that company. You don't even know what they are doing and how they are doing it, but you make money. That is what you call passive income. That is your money is working for you. There are some other parts of passive income that has to do with your skill. You need to apply your skill set at the initial. You put these, you're able to do this, you set something like, take for instance, you learn a trading skill, affiliate marketing or something, you build a website and the thing begins to make money for you. That is what we call passive income. And then we have the one we call the residual income. Residual income is that you work just for some time and make money forever with it. Get it? You work for some time and you make money forever. What we mean is this. Just take somebody that wrote a book. Somebody wrote a book. The book we call The Richest Man in Babylon. When that man wrote that book, 1956 or thereabout, till today, that book is still selling and the man is still making money with it. Now, he did the work once. You now say, is there a similarity between the passive income and the residual income? In residual income, you have applied your skill. You must have applied yourself one way or the other. But in passive income, you may not have applied yourself. You just set up something and that thing begins like an AI, artificial intelligence, working and doing something for you. So that can be called a passive income. Now, these three income should not be missing in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention to this because you have to know why you are doing. Some people are just saying, I want to make money. I'm doing this thing because I want to make money. No, it's not just because you want to make money. Let me tell you, to make money, what you will eat and drink today is not a difficult thing. I'm telling you. But you see, the most important income for you in your life is the income of tomorrow. Please pay attention. The income, most of us, we are so busy now. We have to we have to pay the children's school fees. We have to pay house rent. We have to do this, a lot of expenses. And we run after these current expenses, forgetting that there's one income that needs to sustain you into the future. That income that needs to sustain you in the future. I always use that word. Say, go to the ant, you sluggard, consider our ways and be wise. Who gathers his food in the summer? Now, this is your own summertime. Your ability to earn an income is your summertime. All right? You are earning an income now because you are active. A time will come when you can no longer be as active as you are. What will be working for you then is what we call the passive income. But how will passive income come if you have not created it now? It will come if you have not created it now. You need to create that. You see, if there's anything that you have to give up, if there's anything you need to do, you have to struggle and beat up yourself to make sure that you have something that you call passive income. That is the income that will take care of you at your old age. I have children, the children will take care of me. Well, I will ask you, do you give your parents everything that they need now? When you are taking care of your family, are you able to give your parents all that they need? They will try their best, but you may not be able to live the lifestyle you want based on what people give you. You are able to live the lifestyle based on what you are able to earn. Now, having cleared that, the next thing that I want you to also note is this. Please, if you've not written that, active income, passive income, and residual income. those three incomes, make sure they flow into your life. Now, the second one is this. For you to be rich, and wealthy, you need to build what you call a system around yourself. For you to be what? For you to be wealthy. If you want to be comfortable, you can work for yourself and by yourself, and you'll be comfortable. Being comfortable, or if you are in Nigeria, maybe if you are working in a place and you are being paid 2 million, 3 million, I can guarantee you can be comfortable. You are not rich, but you are comfortable. If you convert that into Naira, into rands, for those of you in South Africa, you know there's an amount that you earn that, yes, you are just comfortable. You are not rich. But if you are thinking of being rich, you must have what you call a system. When we talk about a system, the acronym for system means save yourself time, energy, and money. SYSTEM. Save yourself time, energy, and money. You see these three components, time, energy, and money. When you are able to use these three very well, that is when you become rich. If you use them partially, you become comfortable. If you effectively use your time, you effectively use your energy, you effectively use your money, you know how to save money, you know how to invest money, you know how to manage your time very well, fine, great. And then you have your energy because you are youthful. Now, but when you talk about being wealthy, you move from the level of your own time, energy, and money, you move to the level of what we call other people's time, other people's energy, and other people's money. What we call OPT, OPE, and OPN. Please, if you are hearing me clearly, can you just put it in the chat box? How many things? Just put those abbreviations in the chat box. If you can hear me clearly, I want to be sure that I'm not losing you. If you can hear me clearly, what are those three things? I said there are three things you need. Can you put them in the chat box? The acronym, the three of them. What are they? OPT. Oh, awesome. Thank you, World. This is wealthy man. OPT. There are three. OPT, OPM, yes. Guys, I have over 40-something persons on the call, so I expect the line to be boozing right now. If you are really following, awesome. Good. See, guys, you need to pay attention to these things. We are not just doing a talk show here. We want something, we are educating ourselves, and we must have a reason for doing what we are doing. We are not just coming here, just come and teach me how to do this. If you don't have a reason to do anything, you do it anyhow. All right? Thank you very much. So OPT, OPE, and OPN. Now, when you talk about OPT, this, you see, combining these three is doing what we call the power of leveraging. The language of the rich is leverage. The rich leverages on other people's time, other people's energy, and other people's money. You can never be rich with your money. Nobody in the world can be rich with his own money. Nobody in the world can be rich using his own energy. Nobody in the world can be rich with his own money. Even in those days, God said, he said, Abraham, he said he was rich in cattle, in men servants, and in women servants. That is how it is. You must have people that are working for you. So you want to be, if I say how many of us want to be like Dangote today, you say, yeah, I want to be better than Dangote. How many persons are working for you? How many persons' money are you working with? Are you getting? How many persons' money are you working with? You are only using that your 1 million naira in your account, and you say you want to be rich. Are you there? So what do you need to do? You need to see, how am I going to harness other people's money? That should be your thinking. How do I harness other people's money? Dangote has over 50, close to 100,000 people working for him. That is why he's the richest man in the world, in Africa. Yes. How many persons are working for $10? How many persons are working for Adenuga? They have thousands of people working for them. And they use other people's money. Dangote wanted to build the refinery. Was it his money he used? Do you remember that a consortium of banks came together to beg him, to borrow him money? That these people that don't know how to think and use money for anything, they've saved their money in the bank. But you, Dangote, you will get brain. We are going to gather all their money and give it to you. You go and use it. Even we will give you single digits interest loan. Other people's money, over 20 billion. Who will borrow you 20 billion if it's not Dangote? I get it. So listen to this. If I can't access the kind of money, what I will want to do is, can I get a platform? Can I have an avenue where I can access other people's money? Can I get a system, an established system? I may not be able to create a system for myself, but I want to see if I can get an established system that I will just plug myself into. That is what we are here for today. Guys, this is what we are here for. I told you, nobody gets rich without a system. And here, what we are here to do, if you are listening to me right now, is to see how to plug into a system, especially a system that works. Now, what is the system about? This system, we have two parts of this system. There are two parts of this system. Now, there must be a platform that you must work with, and you must have tools to work on that platform. Now, what is this platform? The industry is called the Forex industry, the foreign exchange market, the foreign exchange market. Now, the foreign exchange market is one of the biggest and most liquid markets in the world. Where else would you like to look for money if it's not inside money? Do you understand? The biggest market in the world, do you know how much it's worth? It's worth about $7 trillion per day. $7 trillion per day. That is the value of that market. And every day, some people are making money from it. But you need a good skill to be able to do that. Now, that is the industry. Are people making money there? Yes, they are making money. Are there billionaires there? Yes. Of course, you will see the banks there. Don't let anybody deceive you that Forex is this, Forex is that. That is the lie the rich will tell the poor so that the poor will not go into it. Forex is not risky at all. Please hear me and hear me loud and clear. And don't take me that I'm not marketing anything to you. So I know what I'm talking about. I'm a financial person, so I should know what a risk is. Do you understand? So when people exaggerate and say, oh, Forex is risky, it's risky. I said, okay, if Forex is risky, now, will you call this risky? A man learned traveling. He learned how to drive. Lagos is very busy, right? Lagos is very busy. And they taught the man how to drive from Lagos, from Ikeja to Island. And he did this for 2 weeks. And that man now says he wants to take a car. He wants to go to Abuja with the car. He was driving, this double lane here, double lane. He was driving here, Lagos to Ikeja to Island. And because he has driven for 1 week, he now says he wants to drive from Lagos to Abuja. Ladies and gentlemen, what will you say? Is he taking a risk or not? Is it risky or not? Let me see it in the chat box. Is it risky or is just normal? Is it risky or is just normal? Let me see your comment in the chat box. Because you must let's measure apple with apple. Let's measure apple with apple. Do you understand? If somebody says this thing is risky, I want to know whether it's the same. So I say destructive risk. That is what we're talking about, guys. It's risky. This is the same thing. Guys, the next time somebody is telling you that this is not, it is the same thing. You've not learned mechanic job very well. You carry plier, enter under motor. You want to start losing knot. If engine drop on top of your head, are you getting? Because you are not experienced. And tell me the job. Tell me the job. Lawyer, you've not been to bar before, and then you went to appear in court. You will use your mouth to finish your client. Are you a doctor? You just finished from medical school. You are not experienced in this. You just say somebody in your village is having prostate. They say, oh, this our son is a graduate of medicine. Let him come and do the treatment of prostate cancer. And then you too, you carry the person, lie him down. You start to use knife on top of the person. If the person has a seizure, you will die. And then you say medicine is risky. Is it medicine that is risky or you that you are careless? So what do I mean by this? Every business and every profession, there's none that is riskier than the others. You see those people that are skydiving, those skydiving people, they have practiced it. You carry your parachute and everything. If you have not practiced it, if there's no profession with you, you will fall from that height down on top ground. Then you say it's risky. It's not risky for the person that is trained. So, having understood that, you see, I'm building it up gradually, all right? Now, having understood that, there are platforms that helps you to trade effectively. And this platform, one of them is the people we call the brokers. Brokers, please pay attention. I'm going this low because I know there are a lot of new persons that are on the call. You've never done this thing before. And unfortunately, you know, I saw a post this morning, and the person wrote that if anybody tell me anything online business again, I will kill the person. You understand? He said, if anybody tell him any online business, and I saw it, I shook my head. I said, kai. See what CBEX don't do. Now, this man now thinks every online, when you talk of online business, every online business is CBEX. Can you imagine? So, I don't know. I know most of you are so intelligent, you didn't go into CBEX or whatever. But if you went into CBEX, I tell you, some of us have done it before. So some people that will tell you that, why did you do that in Iran? Most of them have done it before. So let's leave that one aside. So these brokers, what do these brokers do? The brokers interface between you and the market. They interface, they provide a platform for you to trade. It's just like you want to keep your money between you and the financial market, you have the bank. If you want to buy shares now, you need the stock broker. The stock broker, you're going to meet the stock broker. The stock broker will collect it. The stock broker is not going to trade your money. It's not, his own is to provide the platform. So please, you must know, because some of you have asked me, you said, if I put my money in this thing now, how much will I make? Omo, you won't make anything, no. You won't make anything. You don't, if you put your money inside with the broker, nothing will happen. Your money will sit down there. The broker does not trade your money. So understand that. Now, when you now put your money with the broker, the only thing you want to do, the other thing you want to do is this. You want to be sure that the broker that you are using is a regulated broker. Please pay attention. You know, one of the things that I did when I heard about it, because I know a lot of brokers and things, there are different brokers. We have brokers there are some we call the A-book brokers, B-book brokers. There are some, because normally a broker is to be connected to what we call a liquidity provider and things. Some of them don't connect to any liquidity. They put their money, they are the big book people. And when you put your money, it's as if when you take a trade, you take the counter trade. Before you know it, your money is gone. Your money is gone. But those ones you will continue to, as we continue, you will learn that. That's not the purpose of today. Now, when you look at the broker, when I heard of this particular broker, Axi Select, the first thing I had to do, I have a special assistant, and I think most of us, he's a very good guy. He has international knowledge. The guy is very, very sharp. His name is Chat GPT. I had to carry the Axis Select. I went online. I went to Chat GPT. I said, oh boy, you don't hear of this guy before, Axis Select. And the system downloaded Axis Select for me, told me their regulation, told me that they are regulated in about 4 countries, told me that the company has been existing for how many years? 15 years, and these and this, and that they are what to call the STP broker. They are what to call STP broker. That's a straight to pool or something. That is, they are like ECN. They are connected to liquidity providers. So when I see a broker that is connected to liquidity providers, my mind is relaxed because any money you put into that broker is not in their account. Please hear this secret now. Some of you don't know it. When you put your money with the broker, it is not sitting with in the broker's account. It is sitting in what we call a segregated account. A segregated account. Now, what is a segregated account? That account is linked with the liquidity providers such that the broker himself is not the one holding your money. So in case if anything happens to the broker, anything can happen to any company. I tell you that's the truth. Anything can happen to the best of companies. You remember Aaron now? But here, even if the broker goes into liquidation, there's something in finance we call liquidation, what you call normally bankruptcy for individuals. If the company goes into liquidation, your money is not liquidated. Your money will be paid to you because it is in the wallet of those providers. And that is why it is managed by the regulators. So number one question, your mind should be relaxed. Your fund is secure. Now, number two, what makes them unique? What makes them unique? The uniqueness of this company comes from the fact that they provide what we call funding. Funding. You see, for a while now, I stopped talking about brokers. And I told myself I was not even going to promote Forex because I came to one understanding that most brokers are just taking people's money. And you see this in our own country. For those of you in South Africa, you are very lucky because the economy is now, for the Forex industry is regulated. In my country, Nigeria, it's not regulated yet. And you will hear somebody will come online and tell you that fund your account with $100 and you're going to make, you turn $100 to $1 million. You hear some nasty thing. They will tell you come and you see, you won't see that on in South Africa television again, as we see it here now. Are you there? Because one, those narratives, they are not true. You can have exceptions for individuals, but it's not a general rule. How many persons do you know? Not the one you watch on YouTube, not the one you watch on YouTube. How many persons do you know that has taken $100 to $10,000? You know. At least you've been hearing about this thing. You see them come on YouTube. Most of them, they are sponsored. You know what they call influencers? Every market get their own influencer. Do you understand? So that is to tell you that the narrative that when you join this thing, you will make 10, you will make 20%, you will make 30% every month. And that is why I posted in our group, those of you that saw that thing, a video, somebody gave 50,000 US dollars, and he was promising the person 20%. Now, if I get the market, 20% monthly, easy, everyone would have become very rich now. Do you understand? So he promised, and boom, $50,000, money, the opportunity of a lifetime. He got a money, which is the opportunity of a lifetime that will have made him, if he understood trading, that even if he promises the guy, there's one very good trader. What's this man's name that is in Dubai? So in Saudi, they gave it Dapper Williams or something. He's managing about a portfolio of about $400 and something million. $420 something million. Do you know the returns he gives these people? He gives them 9% per annum. 9% per annum. And here you are. Somebody is telling you you will do 30% per day or 30% per month. And you think, even the companies, the broker cannot give you target of 10%. 10% is only maybe prop firms, and they know that most people won't hit it. So ladies and gentlemen, please, I'm talking this way so that you can relate yourself with the situations that has made you to lose money in the past. So somebody wants to trade now, you put in $1,000, and you have a system that can generate 10%, which is rare, 10% in a month. I will hear some trader will say, me, I do better than that now. I do better than that. You see the man walking on the road, he's trekking up and down. He's not able to meet necessary needs, and he's telling you, I do better than that. You do better than what? 10%. A trader that is able to do 10% consistently, you will see him, you will know that, yes, this man is enjoying life. You will see the person, you know that, yes, this man is. Do you know what 10% per month is? When you compound it over a period of time, do you know what that kind of money is? See, I promoted such narrative before. That's why I understand clearly what I'm telling you. And I'm not here to deceive you. On this platform, we will tell you the truth the way it is. So please understand it properly. Don't expect any magic. It does not promise you nada. Please. So what this system has promised, or what they are telling you is, can you trade with our platform? When you trade on our platform, we want to see that you trade very well. If you trade very well, we are going to support you with some funds. We are going to support you with some funds. Now, let me show you. Where's this stuff? Okay, let's see this. I believe you can see my screen, guys. I believe you can see my screen. Now, I'm on Axis Select. Now, they said before we can give you our money, we want to check out your skill. Are you good in what you say you are doing? How well do you manage risk? What is your consistency? Is it that you make money today, you lose it tomorrow? Are you consistent? Then what is your experience level? You see, these are the things that the Axis Hedge score, these are the things they measure. So don't say I can make 7%, and then you carry your system, bam, you put one standard loss size, boom, you hit 7%, and you say, yes, I've hit it. No, these are professionals. They want to know what you're doing. So these are the things that they check. And we know how to check it. There's a system, there's an AI that manages this. Now, what they now tell you is this: okay, if you register with us, this is the condition upon which we are going to fund you. Can you fund your account with a minimum of $500? Whatsoever you fund, we can times 10 whatsoever you have funded if we see that you are good. So what they said is this: put a minimum of what? $500. This one is your money. It's not registration fee. This is your own money in which you can withdraw it at any time. Now, they say if we calculate all those things and you get up to 50%, 50, then we know that you are good. The first level is this: put in your 500, trade it. If you make a profit of 7%, once you make a profit of 7%, we are going to give you $5,000. Do you understand? Fund your account with 500, make a profit of 7%, ensure that you don't have a drawdown of up to 10%, and you've traded up to 20 trades. With that, we are going to fund you $5,000. Now, if you take this $5,000 and you work with this $5,000 again, and you're able to make 7% again, and you don't have a drawdown of up to 10%, we will give you $20,000, provided that your own capital, your own equity is now 1,000 or 2,000. Remember, they will multiply by 10 what you have. It's at this level here. At this first level, they are not going to share profit with you because this one is like your verification level. For those of you that understand proper account trading, this is like your they are testing you. This line is like them testing you. But here, when you make this one, they tell you that they are going to share whatever profit you make on this 20,000. They are going to share it with you at the ratio of 60 to 40. They will take 60, you will take 40. Guys, I want you to do one simple calculation. If you have a calculator, please remember I talked about OPM, other people's money. OPM, other people's money. Now look at this. 20, what is 10%? Let's say in a month, we can't guarantee 10%. Let's just do 5%. 5% in a month. 5% in a month, we can achieve that result. 5%. Now, without any households, we will achieve 5%. What is 5% of 20,000? If you have your calculator, that will give you about 1,000, is that not? That means you do $1,000 profit. Now, if you share profit with them, what is 40% of 1,000? That is what? $400. That means they are going to pay you $400, guys. 400. Now, this is on 20,000. Now, if you are trading your own money, and you are trading, let me even say, you even have you even have $2,000, your own money, $2,000 of your own money. If you make 10% of $2,000, how much is that? Is that not $200? 10% of your $200 of $2,000 is $200. And here you are talking, is it easy to make 10%? But here you are talking of 5% of $20,000, 40%, and you are going to earn $400. Oh God, I don't know if you are understanding this and it's making sense. If this is making sense, you see that this thing is reasonable, and you see why some of us are doing it. Just type "I get it" in the chat box. I want you to put "I get it." Put it in the chat box. I get it. Put it there. I get it. Is it good? Is this good? Put it in the chat box, guys. Let me know you are here, guys. Okay. Awesome. Great. Yes, I just love to see your feedback. I love to see your feedback. All right. Now, if it went further to say that if you now do up to 7% here again, they are going to give you $100,000. Wow, $100,000, my guy. $100,000, does that mean? It means that if you do the same 5%, 5% on $100,000, that is $5,000, guy. If this time around, they are going to share profit with you at the rate of 50-50. So 5,000 divided times 5% of 100,000 is 5,000. If you divide it 50-50, that's $2,500. $2,500. That is your money. Have you not recovered all the money you lost in CBEX or in any other program? And then, if you do this well, they will, the same condition, 7%, if they're asking for 7%, at this point, you can be funded up to $200,000, up to the level of 1 million. Okay, Mr. Shola, you know, I don't like talking about this 20, I don't like talking about this 200,000, 500,000, 1 million. I like talking about the one that we have experienced in our group, the one that I have seen, not the one that the chicken of Mecca be like one kind of thing. Let's look at, are there people that have achieved these results in our organization? Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to just look at this board right now. This is, I'm going to talk about this EA, but let me really quickly talk about these people here, because some of them right now, as I'm talking to you, they are in this meeting with us. They are in this meeting with us, and I think if you are there, it's good to just maybe say hi or something, you understand? So that it's not, maybe it's a cooked up story. I was talking with a friend this afternoon, and he was telling me, am I sure that this thing works and things. Now, look at this. This is a very good friend, Olayinka Abiodun. Started with the same 500, now is on $5,000, all right? Now, this is one of our top leaders. If you are always there on Mondays, he's always taking the training on Mondays. Now that he started with just 500, I think he's on $20,000 now. Then we have another person here. This is Kayode Ajiboye. You get it? It seems these Nigerians, they are rugged guys. Eh? Now this one, he's funded with $5,000 already, almost getting to his $20,000. Then we have Stanley Wokuji. Stanley, very great man here, and he's already funded $5,000. They all started with this $500. Now we have my very good friend Sifo Bia. Now Sifo funded with $5,000 on his way to $20,000. Now we have Mr. David Okorafor. I think I saw Mr. David Okorafor somewhere in the call. Started this man, or he did understand this process when he started, oh boy, but my oh my, just started this year. He started this year, learning the skill, attending the meetings. Today, Mr. David is now funded with about 20,000 US dollars. Are you getting what I'm saying? 20,000. You see, the guy, if he start to fresh immediately, you understand? Not a small joke now. You get. So let's look at. Then we have this great man here, Mr. Ime. Wow, he's the father of the house. Mr. Ime is the father of the house, and as a father, he has to prove himself as a father. He started just about 160 days ago or thereabout that he started this journey. One of the first believers of Mr. Folani, he joined this program. Boom, he went to $20,000. $20,000, guys. The man is chopping, and before you know it, boom, he got $100,000, and today he is trading 100,000. Is this good or very good, guys? And I tell you, as I told you, he's the father of the house. He's the oldest in our team, and you know he's the one performing best. Of course, does he know how to trade? Was he so much a good expert? He will tell you. We hear a story one of these days. He will tell you how much he has failed, how much he has lost in Forex market before meeting this platform. Then we have Tina Shea, a very good guy, young guy. Now this fellow, he is not even using it for Axis Select. He used this tool, the tool we are going to talk about. He used it on a program, on a funding program we call FTNO, and he got funded with $100,000. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Now, quickly now, let me go back. I'm going to talk about this tool quickly because I want to take one or two questions before the time is up, all right? So here we have this tool. This tool was created, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, that if you want to do anything, make sure you have a system. And in that system, you must be mindful of the tool that you are using. One of the things that attracted me to the tool is the consistency of this tool for the past 15 years. Did you hear me? How many EAs do you know that are trading for 15 years? And it's not trading, even if I don't believe the work of the EA, the creator of the EA in Nigeria relocated to South Africa, staying in South Africa. You know, South Africa is very expensive. When he told me that he pays 1 million naira per month for his house rent, there's equivalent of 1 million naira per month, 1 million. Okay? And he does not work in that country. The only thing he's doing is using this EA, this same EA, to do his business. Even if you know one young person, you will listen to this person because you are talking of 15 years, and in that 15 years, he has not blown any account. Then you want to, this is somebody you want to listen to. Okay, you understand? You want to listen to this kind of person because you know that he has what you need. This EA has been tested and trusted. It is designed for it not to blow account. That is the, you know, when you talk of capital protection, that is the first work of this EA. Capital protection, capital preservation. because it works with a system we call the hedging process. Now, I'm not going to go into details of that because we have special classes for those. And I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you. If you're on the call here and you are in any of our groups, I want to beg you, whether you have the money to trade yet or not, you see skill sets. The day it will work for you, you want to know. You see, there was one boy, those times, he will go inside the bush, he'll be using catapult to shoot birds, to fight and things. He never knew that one day, he will fight a Goliath. He never knew. But he was sharpening his skill set. But that day, opportunity came. Boom. The day the money opportunity will come, you don't have any skill set for it. So I want to plead with you. If you are on this call and you are in our groups, don't miss these trainings. Don't say, I don't have money. If you don't have money and you are not ready to acquire skill, do you think God is so careless to hand over resources to you without a skill set? Please attend. It's always painful when I see the number of people in the group and I see the number of people that are attending Zoom. In our group alone, we have close to 200 or 300 persons. Look at the people. Look at people that have joined. Look at how many of us are on this Zoom call. And we deceive ourselves that we need financial empowerment. And you don't attend meetings like this. So I beg you, you know what? One of the things that the creator of this EA did is this. You know, when you are so sure of what you are doing, you can take any risk. Every EA creator, the purpose of them creating EA is for them to make money. It's not for them to make money themselves, for them to sell and make money. So if he's not selling it, he's not making money. If he's not selling, he's not making money. And here, the creator of this EA said, because I want to help people, for the next 1 month, which started April 1st to April 30th, anyone that believes in what we are saying and funds his account, even if he funds his account with as low as $200, he is going to give them this EA to use for free for 3 good months. For free for 3 months. Who does that? You build EA because you want to convince people to use. You say you are going to make it free for 3 months. I asked him, why are you being so generous? He said, Mr. Popola, he said, from my history, I have seen that people that join Axis Select account, most of them within 3 months, they get to the $20,000 funding. And that has been the line. Go and check, 60-something days, 70-something days, they get funded. He said when they get funded and they are making money, they will have money. He said they will now have money to pay for the EA. I said, this man, you are very considerate. You are very, very. So what he's saying is this, I'm giving you an opportunity. Fund your account with your own money. When you fund your account with your own money, then use my EA for 3 months. Make money with it. Then if you make money, if you want to continue with my EA, then you can start paying that $30 every month. Will you have money to do that or not? Of course you have. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we need to celebrate somebody like this. Can you just put, if it's a fire emoji or 555, let's celebrate. This is a very, very great, generous act. Okay, awesome. Thank you. As you celebrate him, God will celebrate you. All right. People will celebrate. You too, you will do something that people will celebrate you for. Do you get? I celebrate. Thank you very much. So this is a very, very generous. I have been in this industry for a long time. I have not seen it like this. I'm not here to hype him. He does not need hyping. If you are good, you are good. If what you do, you will do. Even I asked myself, Shola, can you do that, what he's doing? But then he trusts what. So now the ball is in your own court. Are you ready to take up the opportunity? I understand. Some people will say, can you make it, let them make it $50 or 100? It is not within our control. You know, that company, AXI, is a general company, is a universal company, I mean, whatever they call them. It is not within. I'm sure if it is within the control of Mr. Folari now, Folari will tell you, even if it's demo, we will convert any profit you make in demo, we pay you. But that is, yeah, thank you very much. That is the truth. So guys, I want you to take advantage of this. Please, if whatsoever, don't go and borrow money. I don't say go borrow money, but even if you borrow, it's secured. Do you understand? I'm not saying go and borrow, but even if you borrow, it is secured, provided you are ready to learn. And one thing I want you to do, please, if you decide to be on this, always make sure you attend our classes. We have about, is it 5 classes in a month, in a week? Monday is a presentation like this from my very good friend. It gives you a presentation like this. On Tuesdays, we have the beginner class. The beginner class, he will take it to, that one is handled by Mr. Folari himself. I don't know why you will be on this call or in any of our group and you are not attending Folari's meeting. I don't know. You should just exit the group, JJ. Then on Thursdays, we have this meeting. Do you understand? This meeting is meant for prospects. That means you want some of your friends that you want to come and learn. You have your children. This is a free training class, free for every sake. You are not paying a dime and somebody is teaching you. So it comes up Thursday. Then on Friday, Mr. Folari takes it to the professional levels. So you can join the class professionally on Friday. Then on Sunday, there are some of you that trade, some of us that trade what we call derive. If you trade the derive, we have an EA for the derive. Do you understand? You can join the derive also. And very soon we are going to be having the crypto classes. That's why we left the space of Wednesday and so on there. Because we are going to be having, see, it's a robust system. Please avail yourself the opportunity. So ladies and gentlemen, without we've spent good time here. And I know there are 1 or 2 questions that we some of us have here. So I will want to go through the questions, but as I'm going through, I want to call on Mr. Folari quickly to just come share 1 or 2 things with us as a creator. He's been very strong, so and even in the strongness myself, he has been doing some training. I asked the man, I said, this man, you are just good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's celebrate Mr. Folari as he comes on stage. Mr. Folari, are you there, sir? Are you there, sir?
Yes, Mr. Shola, good evening, sir.
Awesome,
And
awesome.
yeah, thank for your time. I'm here. So we really appreciate
So there are some
your
people
time.
that just 1 or 2 words, then questions from people. All right. Go ahead, sir.
I said we really appreciate your time and everything you've said to our people. Like I used to say, we don't need to beg anyone to be in this family. What I'm praying is we already have $200,000 people. My prayer now is by next year we get about at least 200 and 500,000 people. I know some people they will come next 4 or 5 years, but we are praying for them that they should be able to afford to buy the robot by that time. So there's no need to push people so much. Yesterday too, I did a class. The class have about 35 people. It's only 13 that attended. I was laughing because I remember in those days when we are in university, before the lecturer came to the class, we are already there. But today, what are we doing with those certificates? My first degree certificate, my honor certificate, they are just in the file. But what can change people's life? They don't take it serious. If not because people like you, people like Adelola, if you ask me last year, I don't do classes. I don't do all these classes. Doing classes thinking that you want to help, I don't do it. When you buy, I just talk to you, send you a message when you need. But when people like you, Adelola, came in and you let me realize the impact that it can have, ask people that said we should slice the price of the robot now. Ask them. After CBEX, some of them have already joined another thing. They can even go and sell their car and put it because everybody wants cheap money, forgetting that there's nothing cheap in this world. So I really appreciate you, Mr. Popola, because I took some of my pills now. I would like to go and sleep very soon. So I really appreciate you and you're welcome. Tomorrow we have our practical class. I won't I'll try my best not to cancel the meeting because I cancel on Friday, I cancel on Sunday. So I'll do all my possible best, even though I'm coughing, I'll do my possible best to make sure that I attended the class tomorrow as well. Thank you very much and God bless you. So let me leave the platform for you so that you can continue with your people. Thank you, sir. Hello, Mr. Akpol, are you there? Hello, Mr. Akpola. Okay, I saw some people raising their hands. Mr. Adedayo Adewoyi. What's your question, sir? Mr. Adedayo. Adedayo Adewoyi. Okay. Mr. Adedayo Adewoyi. What's your question? Mr. Polo Amina. Polo Amina. Okay. Mr. Polo Amina, unmute yourself. Everybody is raising up their hand. You are calling them. They don't respond. Okay. Ask to unmute. Let me do that. Mr. Adewoyi, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Have you muted me?
I've unmuted you.
Can you hear me now?
I'm hearing you now.
Okay, beautiful. Because I tried speaking, I tried muting myself, but it wasn't going. He said, you have to mute me. They may have to do that. Anyway, it's a pleasure belonging to this group. Is one of the things mentioned are really eye-opening. I have known Mr. Okola since 2017. That should be like 8 years now.
Okay.
8 years, but right now it's already preparing to go to GS1. So in our days now, no, in our days it's not possible, but in these days they are doing it. Anyways, that tells you the kind of level of confidence and trust I have in is everything he says. I can validate everything he says. We are not. That's it. This why I mail and anyway. My question is very simple, and I want urgent answer to that.
All right.
I've already funded my account with $500. I've already engaged the EA, and I'm enjoying it. But now I have a challenge.
Okay.
I already also did the free VPS through Amazon. I followed everything on YouTube as you gave us.
Okay.
And I followed the instruction as you taught us also to install the EA, which I did everything okay.
Okay.
But just about 3 days ago, I tried to open the VPS. It's not opening. Yet, the EA is pressing straight, which means VPS is working. But VPS is not open. For 3 days, I tried everything. I thought it was my network. I use MTN. I use Airtel. I use a fiber optic cable. Everything. It's not opening, no. So as I open this VPS now, please.
All right. Okay. No. Yeah. Let me ask you one question first. Sir, what do you want to go and do inside the VPS?
Number one, I should access to it. Okay. Number two, in case you want to engage in a to apply calculator to do many things, the edging and all the other things, we need to do that without having to go to our phone. So I guess get me worried that I cannot open the VPS. Okay. Get me worried.
Yeah, you know, anything free is sometimes not stable. I've been using, because I've been using Amazon for the past 15, 16 years. That server. It's because of my product I let people know about it. No, most people doesn't know that you can get it done. But now, as I'm talking tonight, I think more than 500 people have already created the account running it. So you can see the workload. But even as I'm talking now, I think somebody is waiting for me in Canada that she cannot log in for very long time, 2 weeks. After this class, I need to link with her. In fact, the person is in the group. He say yes. So what I want to tell you is that Nigeria normally have major problem with AWS because of I don't know what internet infrastructure in Nigeria, but they normally have a lot of problem with it. But let me tell you something, sir. What I keep on telling people is that once you have set up your account properly and your account is working, don't even care about going back into it. Just log into your account on your laptop. The calculator is on your laptop, it's not on the server. What do we call it? Price hunter, demand and supply zone, price zone management is on your laptop, it's not on the server. Server is just to help you to host that robot, that's all. So the only time you need to go back is, let's say you put $500 and maybe at the end of the month you see $10, you see $15, you see $5. Because I need to tell people, anytime you have small money, keep on adding to your Axie account. So if that situation arises, you fund the account, you need to optimize the robot with the new balance. Then that is only time you need to go there. So that means peradventure you have to go there. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do a class where I'm going to show everybody how to do your reboot. You can reboot your server, but don't reboot your server during the week. If you want to reboot the server, reboot it on Saturday and Sunday where market is what? Dead. Because if you reboot your server during the week,
it's asleep. It's in a coma.
And something happened, you couldn't adjust. You've put your investment into big risk. So I think I need to set up a class where we are going to.
What about tomorrow?
No.
What about the particular class?
I have program for everything I'm doing. So don't let us just use to jump to conclusion that we do it tomorrow. I will see what to do. If I'll do it tomorrow, I'll put it in the group. Actually, I normally show people one by one, but I'm tired of showing people things one by one. I will do I do the video of it and post it in the group. People knows how to do it themselves. Because I like people to be independent out of me. I don't want people's business to be hung on me. I don't like it. So thank you, sir. We are going to observation. 2 things. If I cannot set up a class for that, I will do the tutorial video how you can reboot your server by yourself. So I think I satisfy your question, sir.
It remains 1%.
Okay.
If I reboot, does it mean that everything over there will vanish?
So okay, the question is okay. If you reboot your laptop, can you answer me? What happened to your things?
I understand.
All right. So I think I answered you, sir.
Okay. You answered me.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Let's move to Mr. Puluami.
Okay, good evening,
Evening,
everyone. Good evening, Mr. Fulari.
Good evening.
My little issue is this. I communicated with the Axie customer service.
Okay.
And they told me they do not allow hedging on their trading platform, only on their MT4. So I now asked them about the Axis Select account, if hedging is allowed and which trading platform they use. And they told me they don't allow hedging on the Axis Select account.
All right.
Now I want to ask, because our EA is hedging based. I don't know, obviously yourself and other people who have passed the preliminary phase use the EA. So I don't know if it is something you need to explain on how to go about it, because they have said no hedging and our EA uses a hedging system. So I just need clarity on it.
All right.
So that
Have you okay? Have you called customer service in MTN before?
Of course.
Then when you call two customer services, what is the experience you ever have with the same question?
Okay, two different customer service.
Yes. And you give them the same question.
Usually their response is kind of it's not usually exactly the same.
Exactly.
That's what I was
So
saying.
let me tell you something, sir. You see, if you call AXI all over the world, you are calling people who doesn't know technical thing. What they know, what they train them for is to collect your money. And when they collect your money, they lay down and start praying for you to lose them so that they can pay their salary.
Okay.
So if hedging is not working, how can somebody have 100,000 trading on their platform?
Okay.
That's the question we need to ask. So I speak to AXI every day, and AXI knows me very well, and they know my strategy. So if I tell you, and they tell you, your decision is to take your result from anyone, either me or them, because I normally give people free will. But the question is, if the hedging doesn't work, how come about 16 people has passed and AXI has funded them?
Yes, that's why I wanted to ask for clarity, so
Yes.
I know exactly.
Yes, sir.
Because,
thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you have any other question, you can quickly ask before I move to somebody else.
Okay. No. Well, in my mind, what I was thinking is maybe they were using the EA on the MT4 platform of AXI, and then copy trading it on the other Axis Select accounts. So that was what I was thinking. So now that I asked, he said it's working, it's okay. That's just the clarity I needed.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Techno POP7 Pro. When you come to public class, let your phone or your gadget pick your name. Hello, sir. Quick one.
Hello, can I ask my question? Okay, thank you. Two quick questions. Number one, the EA you talked about, what's the profitability of the EA? We're not told. What's the profitability of the EA on the AXI? That's one. Number two is, I know you mentioned, Mr. Pokola mentioned that even if you don't have $500, you can do $200 minimum on AXI. I need clarity on that.
Okay.
If I mentioned that, thank you.
Yeah. I normally tell people when they ask me about profitability of anything. Let me tell you something, sir. Okay, maybe let me quickly do this for you. I'm coming. Maybe I can share some screen with you quickly. Let me just see if I'll be opportune to share one or two of my screen with you. I don't really budget for this, but let me just try. I don't normally answer such question, sir, but I normally show something regarding that question. Then you now process it yourself. And when you are satisfied to it, you can come to use it. When you are not satisfied to it, you may not use it. But let me just try to see. And I'll tell you the reason why I don't tell people about profitability. Okay, I think I've done that now. Just give me a couple of minutes. You know, here is on my own platform. It's not a platform where I need to show people proof. I don't need to prove anything to anyone. But did you see my screen now, sir? Hello, Mr. POP7. Hello. Mr. POP7. Yeah, some people say they can see, but is mostly likely muted. It's not, I don't think anybody muted him. He's still unmuted. You need to unmute. Oh, sorry. Oh, I need to learn how Mr. Kokola did this. Mr. POP, are you now with me? Hello, sir. It's like I've unmuted you.
Okay, I can see you.
All right, sir. This is the robots for our practical class from 2024 to 2025. This is the performance for the whole year. We are over 1 year now. So look at this performance. That is, as at tonight, this night is 34.7% per annum. That's one performance. You can write it down. I think we have another one. So, and let me tell you something. You can look at February 2024. We have 0.5. March, we have 18.6. April, we have 7.1. May, we have 4.2. So that is one reason why you see somebody telling you, come and do investment, I'm going to give you fixed return. I'll tell you that it's a red flag for you that you are going to put your money in fraud. Anything called stock, property, whatever, you can never predict what will be your profit at the end of the month. So if people ask me, what is profitability? I don't answer that question. Because it's like you're asking me what supernatural being like God can answer you, not me. But the only thing I can show you is my performance in the past. So we have, let me quickly see if I can. I normally people with this kind of answer. So I think with what I've shown you now, you can put your pen and paper. If this is not kind of the thing you are looking for, there's no need for you to join us. You can just get out of the group straight away. But if this makes sense to you as an investment person, then that means you are in the home. I think this is the same thing I showed you now. Okay, I want to show you more because we have more accounts I am running the software on. So after this, then I'll go to Axie live account. I think I picked the right one. The same robot is highly optimized here. Did you see it, sir? Did you see my screen? Let me check. Hello? Mr. POP, I'll ask to mute. Okay. Ask to unmute. I've done that. Hello,
okay,
sir.
I can see your screen. Don't have a question. I can see your screen. I have a question, but I'll wait for you to finish.
Let me
wait for you to finish.
Let me finish. So now this is another live account in 2024. The same robot, just a little bit twist on the optimization. The next month it will be 1 year. This account will be 1 year trading on the live money also. You can see 6%, 6.67. What on November we have minus 0.14. This month of April we are sitting on 0.2. April is 24. We have 6 days to go. So you can collect this data and see maybe it answer your questions. Then let me go to Axie Select. This is Axie Select I'm managing. This is the account I'm managing. This account qualify for Axie Select in May. If you look at month of May, it did 4.1. Did you see that, sir?
Yes.
This is April. It's 1.09. Did you see that, sir?
Yes.
So there's every tendency that in April, we are not going to do more than 1.09. Today is 24th of April. So this is how a genuine investment result reflected. So with all you now, I'm not telling you this story. I'm not motivating you that we are biased. We come from moon. The software was sent to us by this Muhammad or whatever. I gave you data. I'm a database person. So qualify. Collect all those data and deduct your result from it, sir. So I think done my little best I can do. So I'm listening to your other questions, sir.
Okay, now looking at the data you have shown us,
yes,
you can see that from what Mr. Pokola presented, he said you need to make 7% profit in a month to be able to get funding from the broker. Now, but if you look at the data we have seen, the robot hardly made the 7% in a lot of the months. So how do we reconcile this with getting funding? Yes.
Okay, let me tell you something, sir. You see, Axie is an investment platform, and they understand what is called trading. You didn't understand what Mr. Popola said properly. Before you can move from one level to another, you need to get 7% of your capital. Did you understand what I said first before I continue?
Yeah, I got that. Yes.
Okay. Let me go to the worst performance. Let me go to the worst performance result here.
Mute me.
I don't know. Primary school. You are in a meeting with somebody, you meet yourself. Okay, let's look at this. But I would like to be asking you, I love hearing voice than typing. I mean, very, so Mr. POP7, please unmute yourself again. Anybody that talk, I will remove the person from the
Don't environment where I am now. I don't like them. Okay, let me leave this place.
Okay.
I'll leave there.
All right. Okay, now let's talk. Okay, are you with me now?
Yes, I'm with you.
Let's say you start trading Axie in July. No, I don't want to use July. Okay, let me say you start trading Axie in August. Did you see the record set, sir? Hello?
August 7.1.
No, it's August is 4.4, sir.
Yeah, 4.4.
Then, and you are in seed when they will not going to share money with you. So you make 4.4 in August, Axie will be looking at you. September, you make 1.1. If you add two of them together, it becomes 5.5. Am I right, sir?
Yes, you are.
You are not going to move to the next level. But they notice that in August you did this, in September you did this. In October you did this. That's about 5.5 plus 0.5. In November you did
6.
this. In December you did this. January you did this. February you did this. They will not move you to the next level, but you are qualified to be trading their money. Is that clear to you?
So you get the first
you can make your 7% in 10 months. That's why you are going to move to another level.
Okay, that's when they'll give you their funding, right?
No, that's when they're going to give. If you just put 5,000. I mean, if you're $500,
yes.
Until you make that 7%.
And then they'll give you their $5,000, right?
Yes. Let me show you something here. Are you seeing my chart again?
Yes, I can see your chart.
Let's go to leaderboard. Look at the first person. Did you see this first person?
Yes.
It took him how many days?
139 days.
Then he qualified. So if you can even make your 7% in 5 years. Did you understand what I'm saying? You can make your 7% in 5 years.
In 5 years.
Yes. When you make it, that's when you move into second level.
Exactly my question. Yeah, that's my question actually.
Did I answer your question?
That's my question. Yes, how the robot works to be able to help us achieve
there's
this.
There's no way the robot will work to let you achieve uncertain things. I won't promise you that. Let me go back to this data. Did you see this data, sir?
Yes, I can see.
The robot worked in the market in February with 0.5. Because that's how economy of that month is. It's not the robot that will manage or help anybody or become an angel. It's what economy situation of the world is. Now look at March. The same robot that got 0.5 in February. Did you see what he got in March? Hello, sir?
18.6. 18.6.
Yes. Because in March, market movement, economy in the world makes sense. So it's not robot that will say, this month, how will you have them go to setting so that you can make 10%. The robot has been programmed not to blow your money, keep your money until you move from one place to another stage to another stage. That is what we program for you. That's what we use to help you. But not that, Mr. Falari Kilale Shesibai, 7% here, I want to make it 1 month. It doesn't work around me. That's why I'm showing a live trading account for you. And let me tell you, the best trader in the world, they do between 20 to 50% per annum. The day you have that thing in your mind, sir, you will never lose money in Forex again. Because you know that you will evaluate your return per annum. Not per week, not per month. And by the time you start evaluating your result per annum, the door of becoming a millionaire as a trader has opened. I was in a class with Inner Circle yesterday. I think Mr. Shola will tell you. I think it was in that class. If you get AXI, select 100,000. You can meet yourself now. Okay. Now, yesterday I was in the class with AXI Inakakos class with Mr. Popola. Then I told Mr. Popola that I told all of them in the class that if you can do 20% of $100,000 in a year, sir, I don't know, maybe you are still hearing me. Let's quickly do the calculation briefly. Because this is the main reason why people think Forex is a scam. Forex is not a scam. People that want to trade Forex are the greedy human being that doesn't understand how money works. Let's say you make 20% of 100,000 AXI money. You know, 2 people are already on 100,000 AXI money on our platform. 20% of 100,000 will give you $20,000 in a month. AXI will give you 50%, so divided by 2. Then at the end of the year, you have $10,000. With exchange rate of Nigeria today is 1,500 or so. That means on your investment, at the end of the year, you make 15 million naira. Now, divide this 50 million naira by 12, sir. That means at every month in Nigeria, you will be getting 1.2 million every month end. Sir, I'm just asking you a question. If at this night we are talking, you can make 1.2 million naira every month end in Nigeria, you will never care about whatever Tinubu is doing. So until people want to trade Forex, adjust their thinking and their mindset, and all those nonsense that they have seen on Facebook, Instagram, all those boys that are flinging money, flinging cars, they now go to calculator and they specifically write it down that in the next 2-3 years, can I have a skill that can give me between 1 million to 2 million monthly? Then you are going to be a stable trader. I don't know, maybe I've made something clear. You can see that I'm not running up and down. I'm showing record, I'm showing calculation, I'm showing the way I think. And if by next year you get another 7% on 100,000 level, Axie will give you to $200,000. Do the same thing with 20% per annum on $200,000. That means you can get 2.5 million naira every month in Nigeria. Every month ending, you'll be getting 2.5 million. So if you ask me, Mr. Folarin, how long do you think it will take me, myself, Folarin, to get Axie funded to $1 million? I gave myself 4 years. I gave myself, as the owner of the robot, a programmer of the robot, a trader for a very long time, I gave myself 4 years to get to $1 million Axie funding. But if you ask majority people on this platform, they want to put that $500 tomorrow and get Axie 1 million before December. They will keep on failing because they have not been realistic. So I think we spend a lot of time on your question. Let me unmute you. Are you satisfied with the question? With my response to this, your question, sir? I'll unmute you.
Yeah, I'm satisfied. I have one or two other questions.
Can you ask me?
Your points, I understand your points. You're making sense.
Right.
You think in long-term plan with Forex. That's your point. So, now, I just want to confirm, are you the same Folarin that used to have an office at the Keja? Are you the same?
Yes, I'm the same.
Awesome,
I
awesome. Okay.
I have office in Otigba and the before.
Okay, okay. So let me confirm. I've been to your seminar once like that. So let me confirm.
It's been very long time.
Yes, okay, okay. And now can we use, I'm just thinking aloud. This, people have other prop firms, they already have huge amounts on those accounts. Is it possible to use this robot on other brokers that are not Axie? And then last question is, I see from what I've heard about edging robots before now, I heard that edging robot is to buy and sell at the same time. Yeah. And so it doesn't make a loss. That's what I've heard over the years. Since it buys and sells at the same time, there's no way it can make a loss. But I'm seeing, I just need clarity. I'm seeing some lost months in your data you showed us. Some months made minus 5% for that month. I'm wondering, since that edging doesn't make loss, so I was just wondering. So my thoughts aloud. Those two questions. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first question is, can you use the robot on any other platform?
Yes, please.
Yes, because you can see when Mr. Pokola was showing you, he showed you a guy from FTM. Did you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can use it, but the only problem is not every broker, not our prop firm will allow edging. Because they know if a trader is using edging, it will be difficult for them to lose money. And every broker wants the money you put on their platform. So that's number one. Number two, when you say edging is buy and sell at the same time, no. That is not edging that is buy and sell on the same time. That's not my strategy. My strategy is I edge where I'm supposed to put stop loss. So mine is not buy and selling, because if you are buying and selling at the same time, my brother, you are going to get confused. It's not going to work. That's number one. Number two, you saw negative from this. This is what we call rollover at the end of the month. I don't necessarily lose money here. I roll over on this. When you attend the classes, you know what is called rollover. I think the next Tuesday class is we are moving to rollover. Last Tuesday we did hedging. This Tuesday, about yesterday or so, we did trimming. The next Tuesday we are going to do rollover. If you are opportune to be in the class, you will see the reason why we have this minus. We don't use stop loss. We roll over account once in a month. So when I roll over this account, I roll it over aggressively so that I can correct. Because by the time I roll this account over, this return over investment is around 50% of the capital. So I have to do aggressive rollover so that I balance my book for another year so that I can make a little bit profit, return better than last year. So that's the way I trade. I don't use stop loss. So stop loss, all this negative you are seeing is not from stop loss. All this negative you are seeing here is from rollover. But you can't understand it until you join the class and you understand what we are saying. Did I answer your all your questions, sir?
Thank you. Until I join the class, I understand it, like I've said. Thank you so much.
Yeah, bye. Mr. Femi Olu. Mr. Femi Olu.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you clearly, sir.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Thank you for the opportunity given us.
Thank you, sir.
What question I want to ask, because I'm very new in this platform. Are you the creator and the owner of these robots that we're talking about?
100%. That's the way I trade. I code the robot the way I trade.
It's an honor to meet you, and I'm very glad to be here. I'm
Welcome,
also a Forex trader, and I'm very, very much familiar with expert advisor trading.
Okay.
And that's more the reason why I joined this platform.
Okay.
To one of my boss here. He's also on this platform, on this call.
Okay.
Now, my question is that, number one, how do we get started? Because I'm highly interested in this project. How do we get started? That number one. Then number two, I wanted to ask about the history, and you have shown it. I'm quite satisfied with what I've seen. If you are not greedy, all these records are very, very transparent, and they are good enough to go with. Because I used to tell people, if you are greedy, don't come near Forex. It's not meant for greedy people. And I believe that these records are very okay enough for a very conservative trader like myself. It's good enough to go with. So I want to know, how do we get started? And like our other boss said in his presentation, that you're giving us the access for 3 months. Yeah. And maybe thereafter, then we can start paying for on monthly subscriptions. Yeah. So I want to know. And also, like myself, I do have my own personal VPS. I also sell VPS to traders. Like I told you, I'm an experienced trader. So can I use my personal VPS, or I have to use the VPS you recommend? All this I want to know.
All right, sir. After the class, who is your group leader? I'm sorry, I'm so sick. I'm sorry disturbing you with this cough.
It's fine, sir. Sorry, sir.
Yeah. Who is your group leader, sir?
I think he's on this. I don't know his direct name.
You don't know, maybe it's Mr. Paula or Mr.
Hearing me talking, so if you know, I don't know his name.
Okay, after the call, please talk to him that he should let you speak to me. But on a VPS issue, the reason why we are using Amazon is because when you want to start a business, you have to reduce the cost. So that's why I went to get that information for people so that 2-3 months, 1 year, actually Amazon VPS is 12 months free. So
I know about that.
If you are not greedy, because everything boils down to greediness of individual, and you've used it for 1 year, and you've started making money, why can't you go and buy a stable VPS? But to start, when you don't know how long will it take you to make money.
That's my Oga. It's just signaling here.
I'm here, Mr. Femi.
Yeah, that's my boss. He invited me.
I think this is under Mr. Popola.
All right then.
Yeah, you can tell Mr. Popola that they should just let you talk to me, because I don't just I don't like cross-border business. So so you can use AWS, you can use any broker, any platform of your choice.
Oh, that's good.
But I created this AWS to rep my people You buy a software for $150, which the price is going to change 2 days time. Then you put $500 in Axie. Then you want to be buying software. Software every month. It's gonna choke some people. So that's why
exactly.
that's why it's okay. Let me create a VPS that you guys can use for 1 year until you are stable. If you're on Axie Select, within 1 year you should be spending at worst on $400 per month.
All right.
So you'll be able to pay for your VPS. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.
I'm going to talk to my Oga, then we'll take it from there.
You're all right, sir. All right. Mr. Deborah. Okay. You want to say something, Mr. Femi? Mr. Femi?
Sir.
Do you want to say something? Because it's like...
Yeah, how do we get started? How do we start?
That question belongs to your leader. All the leaders knows everything.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. They will guide you, sir. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Mr. Deborah have run away. Or other 2 people. Is it a network, or they don't have interest in the question, or their question has been answered? Mr. Roslyn, okay, Jagere Banji, Mr. Jagere Banji. Mr. Jagede.
Okay, please, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much for the fantastic presentation. Engineer Kevin also invited me here. Actually, I'm a bit skeptical to ask question because I just entered the house, and I wouldn't want to ask question that probably had been asked before. So I just want to say thank you. I'll go back to Engineer Kevin to get more clarity. But I'm so fascinated by all you've said so far. Thank you, and God bless.
Amen, sir. No problem, sir. I think my class tomorrow, what I'm going to do in my class tomorrow is, I want people to, my class tomorrow is to be a practical per se. I think I need to work on people's belief concerning Forex first. Please, I will employ everybody on this call tonight. Please come to the tomorrow class, because I think I'm working so hard at the top, and the foundation is already damaged. So I think tomorrow I need to go deeper on the foundation of trading, so that people will have the mindset how this thing can change their life if they understand how it works, and they will rarely fall for scam again. I think it's to be a very important thing for me to do tomorrow. Okay, now we don't have any question in the house again. I think we can call it a quit for tonight. So please, until we meet again tomorrow, or we meet again in Mr. Popola's presentation on next week Thursday, I will say happy next rest to every one of us, and bye-bye.